Yeah, it was really weird. Wait, did I tell you guys? I had a weird encounter on an Uber. I don't know if you've. I don't know. I don't think I told this on stream yet, but I I had a I had a really bad or it was like a really weird Uber experience. Okay, this happened when I was visiting, or my friend Lynn was visiting NorCal, and I was going to Uber. I was Ubering in the city, Ubering to the city. So it's like a 30-minute Uber ride, okay? And then like towards maybe like 10 minutes into the ride, the Uber starts talking to me, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, like where are you from? Or like what ethnicity are you?" And he's like, and then he suddenly randomly asked me about like, "Oh, like how's your dating life? Like how's your love life? Like how's the love life in like your I forgot, it's like how's like dating with like how's like dating, like is dating in Korea like different or something?" And I was like, well, I don't live there, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like, and then he was talking, I forgot. Okay, I'm trying to like recall everything. It was really weird. Thank you for the 3 months, Choo Choo. And then he was like, yeah, like men like always have to make the first move, and like, like girls like try to hit on guys or like think it's flirting, but it's not really like flirting, or it's like they're trying to send like a sign. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And he like gave me an example where he was like, thank you for the 5 subs, Galate. He's like, yeah, when you're at the gym and like, a man's doing weights, and like the girl comes next to him and like does the same weights as him, and she thinks it's like a sign of flirting. And in my head, I'm like, I don't think I've ever, like, I mean, I don't go to the gym to like know that, but I'm like, I don't think that's a thing, right? And then I was like, I don't know. and then and then oh no. Okay, the worst part is like, and then he was like, yeah, I've never dated an Asian person before. And I was like, oh, haha. Like, I was like, oh god. And then he was like, it was, it was so, and he was like, yeah, like, he was like, yeah, there's this Asian girl in my car. Maybe I can like impress her by like rolling down my windows, or like, I drive like a really nice Tesla. And I was just like, I was like, and then I was like, I just tried to think of like the most random topic to like bring up to like end this conversation. And I was just like, yeah, have you seen like what's happening like currently, which is the Ukraine situation is going on at the time. So I was like speaking to him about it, or like I brought that up as a topic because I really wanted to change the topic. And then he was like, yeah, and then he's like, you know what's really good? Cryptocurrency. And then he then he started talking about cryptocurrency. I was like, oh my god, please get me out of this Uber. I was just like, I was like, oh. And then he was like going off about cryptocurrency for like, and mind you, I was like stuck in this Uber because I was going to the city to visit my friend. And then, yeah, he's the worst. Yeah, he's a crypto bro, and he tried to hit on me in the Uber while he was driving me. It was, and then yeah, like as we like pulled up to the destination, he was like, yeah, it was really nice talking to you. So like, like I would really like to hang out with you another time or something. Like, can I have your number? And I was like, no. And then I just got out the car. And then he's like, oh, that's okay. Like, have a nice day. And I was just like, I just laughed and I was like, no. And then I got out of the car and I was just like, this is just a very strange experience in general. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that story, but that happened like a month ago or something. But yeah, it was actually no, not a month ago. Yeah, almost about a month ago. But yeah, that was my very interesting Uber experience that I had recently, and then I was like, oh yeah, I mean, he seemed like a nice person, like the way he was talking, but like the way he went on about speaking in general, or like approaching things, probably was not the best thing, you know? So doesn't Uber offer a quiet ride option? Probably. I think he was trying to be like comedic in a sense. Or okay, you know like how people kind of tell or like play things off like as a joke, and like if it doesn't go well, it's like haha, just kidding, like that kind of thing. Like I think that's the approach he was going for. And I was like, oh. Yeah, harm. Wasn't that strange? But yeah, it was just a very uncomfortable time, especially you just like, yeah, I've never dated an Asian person before. Like maybe you could be the one. I'm like, no, please let me out of this car. No. But there's an option for women to choose female drivers only on Uber. Really? I didn't know that. I don't know if that's actually an option. I haven't really looked around on Uber, I guess, so I wouldn't. Did I tell that to my friend when I met with her? Yes. Or like I told her like a very TLDR, and then she was like, oh no. There was a time where she visited, like, me and my friend Lynn were in an Uber together, and the guy who picked us up, I think we're eating ice. No. Did we have ice cream? Or I think we had like some sort of dessert, because we like got picked up from a dessert place, and we just had like leftovers. And then the Uber driver was like, oh, where'd you guys go? Like, oh, you guys got some dessert? And we're like, yeah. And then he was just like, oh, like, you didn't get any for me? Haha. And we're just like, no. Sorry. My friend was like, oh, no, yeah, I mean, we didn't know. And then I was just like, yeah. Like, yeah, one of those. Yeah, it's not bad, but it was just very, like, awkward. I don't know. It's like, yeah, sorry, man. Where's... Does my cat loaf? He does loaf. It was just, like, a little awkward, but it's okay. Like, I mean, I think he was just trying to make conversation and talk, but usually I don't like talking to talking in Uber rides, or I'd prefer not to. So when my Uber driver talks to me, I'm like, because he's like, oh, like, where are you guys like eating? So I think he was just bored, which I understand. Like, if you're bored and you don't really have much to do, then it's like, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to talk. Like, if I'll only have a conversation with my driver if they talk to me first, I guess, because it's like, well, I mean, I don't like, what if they don't want to have a conversation either? So I'm like, okay, if they feel like talking, maybe they'll talk to me, but if not, then I'll just go through this Uber ride silently. That's how I usually go about my Uber rides, I guess. Is it silent? Really? Wait, let me check. I didn't know that there's a silent option. Where is it? Settings? Is it like settings or something?